So, um, yesterday was a bad day. I thought it would be really interesting to discuss something that I guess it doesn't really have a name, the mind-body connection when it comes to chronic illness. And yesterday Miss Cleopatra has been particularly needy lately. I think it's probably the weather. Usually I love it and she sleeps right next to me. She's always cuddled up. I'll wake up and she is little spoon. It just so happened to coincide with what I can probably call a fibromyalgia flare-up. I did not sleep well at all. I kept moving in my sleep, and then anytime I moved, Cleo would then move as well to get close to me, and so I could never keep in a comfortable position, so I would be waking up every hour or so, aching and in pain, try and move again, to then be aching and in pain in another way. The way I described it yesterday was that my body was determined to remind me of its capabilities. You get your symptoms that are day-to-day symptoms. You know, the fatigue is every day. The being pale and stretchy and bendy, that's every day. There's other things that you forget about that are symptoms, and when you're flaring up, they're like little reminders of the condition, and it can really get to you, and yesterday was one of those days. There's a thing where lots of people with EDS can't necessarily tell where their body parts are, I guess. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it is. It often means that people with EDS are quite, or appear to be quite, clumsy. I mean, I was already clumsy. This can often manifest in things like knocking things over, or picking things up and then them falling out of your hand, or like just little things like that. You know, it's not like you're rushing around, it's not like you're already stressed out. It would be things like, okay, I'll pick up this. And it got to kind of halfway through the shoot I'd planned, and I'd pretty much just given up. And I was like, this just isn't going right. Why is it not going right? Okay, fine, let's slow down, calm it down. Oh, I'll pick something up. Okay, now my hands are a mess, so I need to clean my hands. Okay, great, I'll pick that up. Oh wait, I didn't clean my hands properly because there's still some black paint and I've got it smudged all over this white bit of thing that I'd painted. Just everything I did, it seemed to just spiral and get worse. After a while, I just went, yeah, I'm gonna stop. It was really tough, and it gets you really down. You feel like you can do the thing, you want to do the thing, you set out to do the thing, you know, you've done similar things in the past, pre-diagnosis, you know you want to do the thing, and your body just can't do it. It's like you're permanently living in a dream where you can't run fast enough. I met up with a friend for lunch the other week, and they also have a chronic illness, and we did discuss actually a lot about how our conditions are so different, but a lot of the mental work is the same. Having to pick your battles with your own body and separate the fight between your body and your brain is exhausting in itself. I was going to be posting kind of a funny craft video, and I was gonna introduce kind of a new playlist series that I'm gonna do on my channel, and it just didn't go that way, and I was really down about it. If I can't do what I wanted to do, I'll release a video this week where I talk about why I couldn't do the thing that I wanted to do, because I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed at my body. That's part of the fight, is the connection between your brain and your body, and anybody who either has a chronic illness or knows somebody with one, they will most likely be able to tell you the same thing. There are reminders. There's little like tiny little like fairy type pixie things that come up and they're like, oh, hi, you're disabled. And it's tricky, and it's not fun. And so why not put it on the internet? If we're gonna be given a short straw, then we may as well drink out of it. I don't know what analogy I'm saying, but I'm making the best of a bad situation. There's a complete oxymoron going on in your body. And that's the name of the little pixies, I believe. They're just little oxymorons that come along going, you can do the thing, but you know, if you do the thing, you're gonna have to do it while accidentally dipping your jumper in 3 different colours of paint. Waking up feeling as if you'd been slapped so hard that all your skin tingles, but all over your entire body. Like, ow. Yeah, it's a massive reminder that some days my body will just say no. It didn't follow the rules and it didn't feel fair. A lot of people with chronic illness, they're just, you know, they're fine. But their level of fine is not maybe the level of fine of a regular healthy person. We're used to being like that and we're used to masking, but sometimes the little chronic illness fairy just comes and takes the mask and goes, ha ha, now what you gonna do? And then it makes you sad. Yeah. It was just one of those days. And that's okay. It's okay to have one of those days, even if you have more one of those days than not. It's about learning to cope with the little reminders. But I also need to remember that I'm getting reminders, which means I'm already coping more than I think I am. I don't really know where I'm going with any of this, truthfully, but I wanted to release something, and even if that something is 5 minutes of me complaining about the same thing I always talk about, then fine. See this video as a reminder for you guys to be kind to yourself, because sometimes you're just gonna get days where it's just a no. It's a nope day. I am really loving the fact that people have reached out, and that is amazing, and please continue to do so. Like, I want to be able to talk to other people that have various conditions or people that can relate or any questions, anything like that. Like, this is the reason I'm doing this video now, because in a video that I expected nobody to watch, I've had people contact me. So naturally there were tech issues and my camera stopped recording midway through a sentence. Why? Why does the tech not want to work for me? I'm just trying to speak to a camera to talk about my ailing body in a semi-entertaining way, and you won't do it. So in a way, it's a blessing in disguise, because what I wasn't able to achieve this week means that I have more energy to put into this event at the weekend. That's how I'm seeing it anyway. Thank you very much for listening and watching, I suppose, or either. Oh, I'd love to do a podcast. Please do continue to reach out, it means a lot, and keep fighting the good fight and reminding yourself that your body at the end of the day is just a load of chemicals and goo that sometimes malfunctions, and that's okay. Okay, fine. Bye!